How's it going, guys? Nerf Gun Charlie here, and it's the Romulan update. So, Orb of Time, not Orb of Time, wow. Fleet Command is going quite well right now. I was playing Orb of Time Remastered earlier, trying to get some inspiration, so that's why it came up, but Fleet Command is going really well. As always, like, comment, subscribe, help support the channel. But today is the Romulan update. Now, by the time you're seeing this, I have already finished the Borg. That video is already uploaded, waiting for release, and I have started to mess with the single-player missions. Probably having fun doing so as well. But I wanted to give you guys the Romulan update. As you can see, initially, there's only minor changes to the standard GUI when it comes to the Romulans. I didn't really want to reuse the future tense. One, I thought it was too drastic, and I didn't want to just keep it stock. Now, I did change like one or two little minor things as far as points here. It's mainly just color and texture changes as far as darkness, saturation, color scheme. You know, having a lot of these like teal, bluish colors in here, which matches a lot of what the Romulan Elcars looks like when I look up screen caps or various screenshots and things of that nature. They do have a mixture of greens and teal colors for most of them, so I wanted to kind of envision that here, darken it up a bit, you know, because this is a lot lighter in its stock version than what it is here. So it was kind of getting it to a little bit more dark and menacing and matching that standard look. And then I got to have me some fun with a lot of And Mormont's stuff when it comes to models and reuse. I'll show you what we got for the NPCs here. So, like, I couldn't get rid of the color on this one, but it is what it is. But his versions of the Type 1 and Type 2 shipyards, getting everything in here. So it's been, you know, conversions from Armada 2. So your standard research, your Star Empire research. It's been really fun doing this. Hopefully I won't get attacked too much. Let me see if I can do this real quick. Let's get him up here to distract. And we'll go over some of the other changes that I know you've already seen. Alright, while they're doing that. So, new construction vessel. This is a retexture of stock. So, I got a lot of fun when it came to doing this. As you'll notice, we have new build buttons. So, and all of these kind of got inspiration from when I Google searched Romulan Elcars. All of the various like buttons that I'm using kind of got inspiration from that, from various Romulan Elcars that I saw on these images. I'm like, well, I can make them work for different things. So your starship build buttons and your station build buttons kind of have this a little bit more, I would say, classical Romulan look. Your order buttons have this, you know, Warbird style look. This is taken out of a piece of another Elcars. So, you know, we go to a starship over here. All of your Elcars, green, yellow, red alert, search versus attack. Just kind of that look there. And then when you get to special weapons, they have a little bit more of a targeting menacing look. This is off of some of those more traditional Elcars you would see on a Dederadex in the background. Kind of deal. As far as that, and I just kind of mirrored it, and then it was kind of a framework to put your special weapon icon in the center. So that's kind of what the thinking process was for it. Romulan scouts, they got the probe torpedo just like our Federation units. Our new units are going to be... Would y'all quit attacking? Like, I'm trying to do a video here. And, you know, you're just going to get destroyed in the cinematic panel, and then I can start talking again. Like, I don't know what y'all are doing. Yeah, see, there you go. There's another Warbird, and there goes 2 more ships. Could y'all just go ahead and hurry up with this? I've got stuff I gotta do today. Alright, as soon as the scout is long up, we can talk about this more. And it's gone. Centurion class. You know, TMP era refit of the Tavaro Talis. I wanted to use this as the Oberth equivalent, kind of like they both came from that rough same era, so it's still being used as more of a science vessel. It's got a tractor beam, it's got a cloak. For the Intrepid equivalent, for the Romulans, I went with the Valise class from Armada 2, and it is using energy dissipators. We're going to rename this something slightly different, but it's just a redux of the Klingon special weapon. Wanted to give them a little bit more variety on their special weapons. And then for the Galaxy class, we're using the Valak class. Now this is from an And Mormon pack. He has it labeled as the Venator. I'm using it as a smaller, a little bit stockier Warbird to equal out the Galaxy class in terms of firepower. And I'll just be over here because in case they attack. For this, I gave them a Plasma Bank Overload, which is a rough equivalent to the Ion Cannon from the Klingons, just to give them a little bit more punch. And, you know, it does work. It's a really nice punch. So those are the rough equivalencies that we did there. All the weapon textures are updated. As you can see, all the models are updated. Most of these are just like Armada 2 skins or slightly customized skins. And, you know, your research yards are the same. This is a Romulan freighter that I got, I believe, from And Mormon and Ash. I have to look. I've got my credits page updated. Pretty much a lot of my stuff is And Mormon just because I want to keep honoring his work. He's done a lot of phenomenal work for A1 and A2. Do not have an advanced constructor for them, just like the Klingons. Same will be with the Borg. I have a rough idea of what I want for that advanced constructor slot. What I'm thinking of doing prior to release is the advanced constructor is going to give you access to the NPC races. So you'll have access to all the NPC races that he has fully branched out. So they have a lot more than what you're used to in stock Armada. He really built them out, full framework kind of deal. So you're going to have a lot more to build when it comes to the Ferengi, the Sona, the Minion. You're going to have a lot more there, and the Cardassians. So my idea is put them there, but then have it where at least the stations cost more, take longer to build. So it's a little bit more of a resource hog to get them up and running, but then you have, you know, allied races that can help you. It's kind of an idea I'm floating around. Not set in stone, but it's the best one that I've been able to think of right now. Just because we're going off of base stats, pretty much, when it comes to what he did with this mod. It's not like you can't just capture an enemy random constructor and just build the other race. Like, build up as the Romulans capture a Federation, Klingon, or Borg one, and build them up like you could in stock. So I'm thinking this might be a good opportunity. I just haven't fully decided, but you know, everything has been looking good, and, you know, even things like this is And Mormon's special weapon ship, which is slightly different, because it's got a disruptor turret on the front. I mean, it's a good looking model. So it's little things that I'm just trying to figure out logistically, like what I want to do there. Overall, I'm quite happy with how they have turned out so far. This vessel, by the way, is just like the Klingon Giant Clash. It's armed with a beam weapon equivalent to the Shadow, so slow firing. But yeah, we're in a good spot, and I'm pretty much calling the Romulans done. There's like some super minor tweaking when it comes to sizes of vessels. Like I might shrink down the Centurion ever so slightly more. I might shrink down the Valise class. Like there's a few little minor, tiny things that I might do, but beyond that, they're pretty much done. Like that, I can have them done in the next couple of hours when I'm recording this. So yeah, here's the Romulans. And the fun thing is I started work on the board before I started work on the Romulans. So I've already got a lot of the UI updated. It's a slightly modified stock, and you guys will see it in the next video. But new custom build buttons, research buttons, and special weapon buttons, going for a different look. But I already started them, so there's a little bit less work to do on them now that I can officially start on them. It's gonna be fun. Honestly, it's gonna take more time going through the customized single player missions to enjoy them and then record them. And I'm only gonna record the first 4, and then if you guys want to see the rest of them, that's gonna be up to you guys in the comments. That's all the time I got. I didn't want to spend a lot on this. I just wanted to show you guys what we're looking at here for the Romulans, and I'm happy where we're at. So, see y'all in the next video with the Borg, and until next time, y'all stay safe.